Yo, welcome back to the channel, folks. You know why we're here, those wacky families of Westeros. Oh, but before we get started on that, welcome. If you're new here and you're possibly of the 50% that aren't subscribed but still watching the content, what you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray, then jump over and hit that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Smash that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment down below. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button, and before you leave, drop a comment as well. Really builds the algorithm, gives the videos a nice push. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. Before we jump in, just let you know this is going to be a busy week for me. I'm going to be all over the place, so stick around so you know everything that's going to be happening. Okay, let's get into this. House of the Dragon, episode 6. We're now past the halfway point, and we start off with a time jump. Okay, 10 years. Alrighty, we're starting the episode with a birth of Rhaenyra's third child, and Rhaenyra is now played by Emma D'Arcy, and the child gets the name Joffrey. That never ends well. And the queen, now played by Olivia Cooke, has summoned to view the child, to look at her, nephew. It's very cute. Pulls back, sees that there's dark hair. Sir Laenor comes in. He's excited. He hears it's another boy, and Alicent says, "Congratulations. Maybe next time you'll get one that actually looks like you." Yeesh. Throwing shade. Alicent, you bitch. Ooh, in this episode, we're also introduced to all the children. From Rhaenyra, we have Jacaerys, Lucerys, and now Joffrey. From Queen Alicent, we have Aegon II, Helaena, and Aemon. We also get to meet Jacaerys' dragon. He's doing a little dragon training. They're in the dragon pit, and we get to meet his dragon Vermax, and learning how to give the commands in Valyrian, so the dragon will do what he says. We find out that everyone else has a dragon as well. They mentioned Aegon's dragon, Sunfire. They mentioned that Aemon does not have a dragon, so Prince Lucerys also has a dragon that's named Arax, who's not seen or mentioned. But Aemon gets a dragon. We just haven't seen it yet. Oh boy, because then we're seeing this ocean scene. We see that long red whipping tail, and there's Caraxes. We know who flies that bad boy. Yep, there's Daemon with his new wife, Lady Laena Velaryon, on her dragon, Vhagar, the oldest and largest dragon in all of Westeros. This is the last remaining living thing that was alive when King Aegon I, the Conqueror, conquered Westeros. So very cool to see this last piece of the original Targaryen dynasty. And they are hanging out in Pentos, which has been a very friendly place to Targaryens over the years. And we find out that Lady Laena and Daemon have 2 daughters. Very nice. Making families. Very, very cool. Speaking of families, Sir Criston Cole turned into a real dick. We see a sword. We see a sword practice session out in the courtyard, and Sir Criston Cole is obviously favoring one set of boys, and not the other 2. Sir Harwin Strong, who at this point is captain of the Night's Watch, calls him out on it, and Sir Criston Cole says, "Wow, such devotion. Would only see that for a cousin, or a brother, or a son. And Sir Harwin lets the breakbone out as Sir Criston Cole goads him into a altercation, which pretty much all but confirms the rumor of the parentage of Rhaenyra's children. We see at a small council meeting that the queen and the princess are now part of the small council, and they're just sniping back and forth. And King Viserys, who we've seen earlier, has lost not only a hand but most of his left arm, might as well be blind because he's not seeing or refusing to see the strife that is between his wife and his daughter. Rhaenyra proposes a kind of a peace offering, a truce, to betroth her oldest son, Jacaerys, to Alicent's daughter, Helaena. Again, King Viserys thinks this is a great idea, not realizing how disgusted Alicent is by this entire thought process. Alicent goes to her quarters and is having a meal with Larys Strong, the younger brother of Sir Harwin, who has now been disgraced and is no longer a member of the Night's Watch. And Alicent, in her fit of anger, says that she really wishes that her father was here to help her out. And Larys says correctly, well, you know he wouldn't be impartial. And Alicent says, yes, but he'd be partial to me. Kind of realizing that Viserys is going to be partial to his daughter. So, disgraced Harwin Strong is escorted back to Harrenhal by his father. Later that night, a fire breaks out that ends up killing both Lord Lyonel Strong and Harwin Strong. Amidst the chaos, we see some cloaked bandits that just a few moments earlier we saw Larys down in the dungeons talking to prisoners. I'm sure that's just a coincidence. We're coming to the end of the episode, and Laena is having complications with the birth of her third child. Daemon is presented with the same scenario that we started the series off with Queen Emma. You can cut into the womb. You might save the child, but the mother will pretty much surely die. Laena's not going out like this. She's not giving Daemon a choice. She's a dragon rider, so she goes out, finds her dragon, pleads with her dragon, and then Dracarys. She's going to go out like a dragon rider does. Good on you, girl. The episode ends with Larys confiding that Alicent got her wish. Daddy's coming home. As there was a tragic accident at Harrenhal, and Larys is now Lord of Harrenhal. Queen Alicent has now realized she is in an unholy alliance with another villain of the show, that being Larys Strong. So that's the episode in a nutshell. Whoa, a lot to unpack in this one. Things I liked. I liked the progression of the characters. This was going to be a question going in because of the change in actresses. I thought the depiction of Rhaenyra, who's no longer an impulsive teenager, is a lot more calculated, was played excellently. Alicent is a lot more stoic now, believes she is on a path of righteousness, as she says to Sir Criston Cole, that righteous and virtue will prevail, now realizing she is implicated in the murder of the Hand. Ouch, what a tangled web you weave. And I did like Laris Strong. Mostly forgotten in the world of Westeros. And big gatherings, he usually hangs out with the women. But here's lots of gossips. He's like a master of whispers now. He's like a Lord Varys and Littlefinger combined. And props to him, dude. Playing the game. Within one night, you have become Lord of Harrenhal and have locked yourself into a alliance with the Queen. But we know we're going to need a new hand now. So if Daddy's coming back to town, it's Otto Hightower. I hate that guy. Things I didn't like. Again, nothing. Again, superbly done, superbly written, superbly paced, superbly acted. This show is just top notch. And for my final thoughts, oh, Laris, you clever boy, you. Ooh, yeah, good stuff. We're over halfway done with the season. We know that season 2 has already been green lit. And the fact that this show is just kicking every show's ass makes me really excited to see what's coming around the corner here. But those are just my thoughts. So I'm going to turn it back over to you now. Again, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, drop a comment, share the video. And this week, Tuesday, I will be on Pops with Ironcaster and Stone Loki. We will be talking about the Karl Urban film Dread. For my midweek review, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But I'll bring you guys something. And of course, Friday night, Royal Rumble over on Legion Talk with myself, Ryan Legion, R2 from After the Weekend, The Rogue Attraction, and the Hijabi Gamer, along with whatever guest we have this week. Gonna be exciting stuff, guys. So again, thanks for stopping by, guys. Have yourselves a great week. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.